The real estate market in several big cities in Canada is going down. You would probably not have thought about it because every year it's just increasing, making some people very rich and most people in Canada very poor because we have to pay those high housing prices and rent prices every month. But how could this possibly happen and in several cities? Well, first of all, it is happening across Canada. I can tell you it's happening in Toronto, the Greater Toronto Area, GTA. It is in Montreal and Vancouver and a few other cities. Some more, some less. But what happened? One easy thing is we didn't build enough for the whole year. So we have an increased demand because we have more and more immigration into Canada, which is a good thing for many things. But Canada wasn't really ready and there were not enough building companies, there were not enough building material and so on and so on. And the policies were not set correctly for a really boom. Therefore, the cities were not really ready. And one of the problems was also that most immigrants chose the same cities. Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver and a few other cities. Not Saskatoon in my city. In my city in Saskatchewan, we have also a boom, you could say, for our standards because it's a smaller city, 250,000 people. And I can see the city growing every year, but this is nothing compared to the other places. But they couldn't keep up. But for years and years, more and more people made money. So what happened is that many people were also investing in the whole market and pushing the prices upwards. And people were buying and buying. Well, this was investors and companies. They have the money and they can speculate. But some ordinary people with their ordinary money, with a few $100,000, wow, does sound like amazing, right? No, not for the Canadian housing market. And if you talk about Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto, this is nothing. You need millions to invest, millions just to buy one real estate over there. The retail went into the market and bought some of the houses. This additionally made it worse. And some people who came into Canada, new immigrants, had also enough money to actually buy some of the houses. They took out some of the houses away and the price went up as well. Some rented even more houses and so on. It just kept piling up until there were not enough houses because some of the immigrants and temporary workers, they stayed here because they chose, hey, Canada is an amazing country and it has many opportunities and mostly it's safe, it's clean and everything compared to many other countries. So they stayed here, increasing the demand. They were only supposed to be here for a short time. So now we have more and more people here, but not more and more houses being built or apartment building and not more policies, not more areas which are designated for building new houses and apartments. So there's a huge shortage and it worked for a whole while, but not anymore. The prices went just to the roof and people couldn't pay it anymore. So now the prices are going down.